Hey everyone, thank you for listening to another episode of Dan Tony Sports. As always, my name is Dan Snyder, hasn't changed. I'm joined tonight by Dan O'Shea, Tony Casper, Dan Beebe, and the triumphant return of Chuckles.
Hello!
Chuckles!
We found it!
Back from his sabbatical.
Yeah, I was AWOL for a little bit.
Yeah, we heard something about you joining ISIS and coming back, so I don't know if that's just a rumor.
My moral beliefs weren't matching up properly, and I was just like, I gotta get home.
Thanks guys. Yep, thanks.
Shut down Homeland Security.
Donald Trump gonna get us.
My beard came off. I shaved my beard off.
I thought it just fell off,
Yeah.
After you leave, it just falls off.
It was really hot.
If we haven't already pissed off Donald Trump enough. All right, we're going to have a really good show. Of course, we always have good show. We're going to talk football, like always. A little bit of fantasy stuff. But, of course, first we have our pigskin poetry. This one is titled, Haha, Nate. We are Penn State. Number 2, no debate. Took Michigan down with a Nittany hammer. Prepare, rednecks, because we want Bammer. Ohio State, here we come. And I can promise you, it won't be fun. For you, this game will be a drag. Barkley is coming to plant the flag. Prepare for battle, because this is war. And Oklahoma was nothing. Penn State is more. Then Michigan State, Nebraska too, Rutgers and Maryland, we're coming for you. To the playoff we go, and a title we raise. But let's bask in this glory. We beat Blue and Maize.
There's parts of it I like.
Like the beating Rutgers and Maryland. You watch. Penn State's gonna crush Ohio State, gonna crush Michigan State, gonna beat Rutgers, and then Maryland pulls off the upset. You watch.
That'd be classic.
No, unfortunately, it sounds like it would be classic. Like I said, we got a fun show. Dan, you said, Dan O'Shea, you have to leave a little early tonight?
Yes.
So what we're going to do, normally we save our picks for last, but we're going to do them first.
Okay.
All right, so have you guys, Dan O'Shea and Dan Beebe, both with a 7-3 record, first in the group. So you guys are going to share the duties again. Tony, you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 record, and I went 5 and 5. Let me give you our overall records. We got in fourth place Tony at 38 and 38, 500 for fourth place, not bad.
That's pretty. I think we're pretty good at this.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll take it.
In third
Or we're
place,
just choosing really bad matchups.
well, in third place, we got Dan O'Shea with 41 and 35. In second place, Dan Beebe, 43 and 33. And my lead has been cut way into. I'm in first place, 45 and 31.
We're catching up.
You guys are catching up. Or am I falling behind? We don't know. All right, so first game. How do you guys want to determine who's going to go first?
Dan can go first.
All
right, Dan.
right, so college games, I got NC State at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's at home, 7.5 point favorite.
Now, North Carolina State at Notre Dame.
Straight up.
Straight up. All right. I'll call the upset. I'm taking NC State.
Give me Notre Dame.
You
Fighting
would.
Irish. Goddamn right. They're my alternate.
No, they are not.
It's just, I'm Irish, so it's kind of... I don't have a choice in the matter.
Does anyone else find it really friggin' frustrating that a one-loss team that doesn't belong to a conference is in the playoff talk?
Yes. Yes.
I
find it infuriating.
They should probably join the ACC if
my argument
if
is
they win out this season.
No. Here's the thing, though. They belong in the Big Ten. They have rivalries with Michigan, Penn State, and Michigan State. Join the Big Ten.
That would be awesome, honestly.
Join the Big Ten.
You can still have the other rivalries that you have on a rotating basis with USC and whoever else.
Stanford, Florida, and Florida State play every year. Clemson, South Carolina play every year.
They definitely need to no longer be independent. That, I think, is becoming more and more talked about, and it might actually gain some traction.
They don't want to join a conference for football because they know they'd get their ass beat.
Well, a lot of it has to do with the TV deals that they were getting earlier in a few decades ago, and still playing on till now.
Yeah, they're starting to lose those.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're on like what?
NBC.
NBC
Sports, like the higher up channel. They're not even on
not the main
NBC
channel.
normally.
Yeah.
They used to be on
Unless, of course, they're
NBC
ranked.
every week.
Listen, the Big Ten gets primetime game on ABC every week.
But I mean, Notre
So-
Dame was looked at as like the Dallas Cowboys of college football for a long time.
Well, that's the other thing. They
But
get a
they're-
lot
they've
of
got all this
credit for their
past
name.
glory, but they haven't, besides one, appearance against Bama, they haven't really done much.
And-
they got pretty much destroyed in that
What,
game.
what is your team known for in the last 10 years? Your best player getting catfished.
Yeah.
Catfish Supreme.
The other thing is what you said. It's their history. It's that prestige that gives them a leg up as an independent. Because everyone sees Notre Dame and the Fighting Irish, and it gives them some level of credibility, no matter how well or bad
There's
they
so
really
many
are.
more successful college teams out there. It was just the fan base.
Even if this were, we'll take another independent that is, pretty high up. BYU. If BYU only has one loss and is 1 point to Georgia, no chance in hell they're being talked about for a national
No,
championship.
Right.
No,
Not a
no.
chance.
They wouldn't even be in the conversation. They'd be somewhere mid-15 to 20.
It does seem like the gravitas behind Notre Dame's name.
It's the same garbage as with Texas.
But it's still there. But I think, we're talking about it. I know we're not the only people talking about it. And, at some point, I think it's going to gain more and more traction, and they're going to seriously consider it because they're not getting...
Where's our damn separation of church and NCAA?
Yeah, give them BYU and any other religious school their own conference, maybe.
That's the Big
The
East, right?
Catholic
No,
Conference,
the Big East. That's what it is. Yeah, Big East.
Yeah.
Yeah, the current Big East are all the Catholic schools. St. John's, Marquette, that all
True. I
left.
didn't
Yeah,
think, I forgot all those are
That's what they
Catholics.
disbanded to.
Yeah.
yeah. Now they should be called like the Catholic Seven or something like that.
Said Niagara University over there.
All right, so
So we got to make picks.
yeah,
Okay.
all
Do I
right,
get a pick?
yeah.
Oh,
You're
I'm
the
going with Notre
celebrity
Dame on
pick.
this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're playing
Chuckles.
well.
No, you don't get a pick anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? I just bashed them for a little bit. No, but seriously, 7.5. It's close. It's one touchdown. They've been playing well the last few weeks.
Dan stole my thunder. I'm going with NC State.
Yeah, I mean
I got faith in the Wolfpack this year.
that's the thing that's Notre Dame likes to run the ball. What does NC State do really well? They stop the run.
Yeah.
They have the best. Well, I mean, I don't know if I trust that anymore because Michigan had the best defensive line in college football until they ran into a force by the name of Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, in theory, but, I mean,
Yeah.
Ohio State still has the best run stop defense. They're averaging 1.3 yards per carry every time a running back touches the ball in the opposing team.
I mean, in all
It's the one
fairness,
thing they can do.
what running back have they faced?
True, but it's that defensive line isn't a slouch. It's the secondary where problems are.
And, I mean, I don't know if you had seen Saquon Barkley make some beautiful catches. I mean, some really ugly catches, beautiful.
Saquon Barkley does a lot of things beautiful. He's going to look very good in Giants colors.
He's very impressive. I feel it's more and more like 49ers colors.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, that's interesting. He might.
We'll see how he does when he's getting hit behind the line every play.
No.
I mean, he does. He does at Penn State, and he breaks those.
Yeah,
So,
but it's still
Like-
still a little tougher.
they are who was it? Kajana Carter was the celebrity picker for game day.
Oh,
Penn State. What's it called?
Michigan?
Alumni legend. And they were asking him like, who does this guy look like? And he's like, pick any running back that you've seen in the last 10 years, and he's double him. So he was saying Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley's better. Leonard Fournette, Saquon Barkley's better. So
He's been really impressive. I don't like I said, I've just gotten into watching college football in the last few years, and he's pretty impressive. He's one of the best talents I've seen. Because I haven't seen much, but
really quickly, I'm really irritated at the Eagles because I have Carson Wentz on my fantasy team, and I love Kenyon Barner. And he's an Eagle, too. Stop making me root for Eagles!
And Jaws just brought the helped bring the arena football team to Albany.
Stop it! All right, so...
Has everyone picked on this one?
No, Dan Beebe hasn't.
NC State. I can't stand Notre Dame.
Too sweet.
Don't
Going
vote
Wolfpack.
with your heart, man. Vote with your mind. It's like gambling. Never vote. I never bet on my own team.
I mean...
Why would I with the Jets? I know.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, if I had money to just throw away, you bet, like, I would have gone and put, like, yeah, here's $100 on the Cowboys to win this week. I had no doubt they were beating the Niners.
That's true. That's true. You would have won like $5 though.
Yeah. All right. So now, second game.
All right. Let's do TCU at Iowa State. 6.5 point favorite TCU on the road. We'll go against the spread on this one.
Against the spread. TCU, Iowa State against the spread.
Who's at home?
Iowa State.
Iowa State. Okay.
This is tough. Iowa State did crack the top 25 for the first time this season.
They deserve it.
They
They do deserve it. And especially going with a backup quarterback.
with a linebacker at
because
quarterback.
Your backup quarterback decided, you know what? I'd be more useful as linebacker. I'm going to do that. Let the third string guy do this. And they're like, it works.
No, it wasn't even that. He played both during the game.
Oh, yeah,
He played
has.
2.5 quarters of quarterback and the full game at linebacker.
That's crazy.
He's an insane talent.
He is. That's the kind of thing that we haven't seen since like the 40s when
And you know, the funny thing is, I had this conversation with Chuckles one of the other days. I want to get back to where you see these athletes that are.
I want to see JJ Watt.
amazing.
I want to see
That can
JJ
go-
Watt as a fullback. I want to see that so
it.
bad.
I mean, you've seen him catch
He wants to be a
passes.
receiver, but
I've seen Sheldon Richardson as a running back. I haven't seen him do it on the Seahawks yet. I don't think. But
There was a safety kicking field goals for the
Yeah.
for the
And he did
Cowboys.
well.
Yeah.
He did well.
After that first one gave him a little scare where he hit the upright and banked it in. It's like, still counts. Getting out of here.
I mean,
the tough thing with that kicking, when he was kicking off, it was like guaranteed that they were going to be able to run that ball and get some more yardage. It wasn't putting it into the end zone.
well, I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
the Cowboys weren't worried
No.
that they were going to lose that game. Because if your kicker goes down, who's your backup kicker in most instances? Your punter.
Yeah.
Chris Jones would have been kicking field goals. He can. He did.
Mm-hmm.
He has. So they didn't want to overwork Chris Jones. So they were like, Jeff Heath, you're not getting on the field today. Get
But
in
you
there.
are now.
Oh, man.
You kick?
I'm ready. Hey, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready to hit somebody. No, I need you to kick the ball. Get out there.
You're not hitting anybody.
They might be hitting you.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's a
it
good
was,
thing. Rough
it
and
was,
kicker.
yeah, it was Iowa State, TCU at Iowa State against the spread. TCU 6.5 point favorites. My first thought goes to, well, the Big 12 doesn't play defense, but then did you guys see that Oklahoma State Texas game?
Yeah.
They don't play offense either, apparently.
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing as well. Man, that's a hard game to pick. We're going against the spread.
Against the spread, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Iowa State. They give me the 6.5 points.
All right, plus 6.5. I'm gonna have to go TCU. Minus 6.5.
I'm waffling back and forth on this one. Oh man.
I'm going to go TCU.
I was at TCU as well.
This would not
Give me
be,
Iowa State. Give me the upset.
Yeah, there we go. This will not be anywhere near my blog this week, I can assure you that. This game is not being discussed. I could discuss the game all day, but I don't feel confident in my choice one way or another.
Right.
I could see this being like a game that's won by like a field goal or a last second drive to get up by 2 and win the game, or I can see TCU
Putting up 100 on them.
just start rolling with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The Big 10 or Big 12 teams that look so good are always so concerning to me because I feel like they could be the Big 12 at any point and fall flat on their face.
Exactly. As we've seen, Oklahoma State lost to TCU.
We watched Oklahoma lose to the same Iowa State team we're talking about at home First time since 1990 or something like that.
Yeah. Do you know who the Big 12 reminds me of? The Knicks. Speaking of the Knicks, game's on now.
Yeah.
All right, Dan O'Shea, who